Hey everybody, welcome to the live streams of Global Trade Live. Today is 11th May and we are now in London session, so let's get started. Okay, so we have done completed some analyzing. We have analyzed gold here. So in gold, the gold is just moving in a range in a consolidation zone. So the first step is to detect clean areas in which you want to trade, right? So we have detected two levels. One is from yesterday. This is the clean range below 1829.68 to 1821.75, which is around, let's just calculate it, so which is around 75 pips of range here, and above 1838.18 we have a range, clean range, to 1841.67, which is around 34-35 pips of range. So right now this is a no trade zone. Let me just give it some text. Okay, so right now we the market is in a no trade zone in gold, because we don't have a cleaner range on the left. If we just cross below this area over here, then we have this problem here, this resistance over there, and then we have this resistance over support over there. So this is a no trade zone for us, and we will be waiting for the gold to break above 1838.18 for buys and to break below 1829.68 for sells. So hello Saransh, how are you? So yeah, this is the idea for gold for today. So let's see how it goes. And I think we do have another range over there. Yeah, this is also 34 pips of range on the upside in gold. No, I have been doing live streaming daily. So let's just analyze GBP JPY over here. So let's try to find some clean range. Let's go to the weekly time frame first. Let's see where the weekly is heading. Okay, so looks like weekly time frame is heading towards this resistance over here. At this point we have around, the distance is around 200 pips. Distance is 200 pips in weekly, and weekly time frame has just crossed above this resistance over here. And we today is Tuesday, right? So we do have days left in this week, so we can easily move to this level over here. Plus GBP is extremely bullish, but the thing is, right now it's at a very critical zone here. It can also reject this area and starts to move down, so that can also be a case. So if we go to the daily time frame, okay, so the daily time frame has just crossed above and closed above that resistance over there. I think no, it hasn't. I think it has not. No, so it hasn't crossed above that area. It's at the same area from the left, which is a critical zone. So right now today's candle looks like it's having some difficulties over here. So I think we can come down today. This candle can be turn out to be a bearish candle in GPY. We are bullish, but we can turn around. Okay, so let's do some analysis in 4-hour time frame. So the 4-hour time frame, right now the 4-hour candle is at the resistance level over here. Okay, so we have a cleaner range below this area over here. we are right now in a range, and we have this all clean area in GBJPY to cover up. And if we cross above this area, then what do we have on the left? Let's see. Okay, so if we cross above this area, then we have to cover up this area over here. So this is around 35 pips of range, and above this area we have another clean range. So we have cleaner ranges in GBJPY in the 4 hour. Okay, so if we just switch back to 1 hour, then let's see what do we have. Okay, so looks like 1 hour and 4 hour is matching the resistance and support level over here. Just a little bit of modifications need to be done here. Okay, so we have, I think we have a cleaner range above this level, and if we cross and close below this level, then we have around 24 pips of range, and below this area we have extremely good range here, around 47 pips. So let's just remove all these things and let's just go to 30 minutes. Okay, so 30 minutes, in 30 minutes time frame, let's just calculate what's the distance. Okay, 15-16 pips. We will wait for GPJPY to cross above and close above 153.968, and on the downside we have this range of 22 pips. So we will be waiting for a break and close below 153.494 to execute sells, because we have this clean candle to the downside, and I think that we can easily come to test this area over here. And with volume we can also, cross below this area and finally come to test this area over here, which is around 35 pips of range we have. So yeah, we need to keep in mind this minor support over here, because market can come down to test this area. So if we calculate the range over here, then also we have around 15-16 pips of range, so we can easily manage risk at that point also if we just take a trade below this area. But I think that we will be testing this area if he starts to come down and break below this area over here. This zone is good, but yeah, this is also 15-16 pips of range at this point. So yeah, I think if we close near this support over here, or near below this support over here, then we can try to execute a trade to test this area over here. 15 pips. We will see. Once the market starts to break the areas, then we will see. But below this area we do have this clean ranges over here. So yeah, this is a extremely good range. I really want to trade this range. So once we break below this level over here, we are good to go. I think this minor support over here won't won't create a big problem, because once we starts to break the lows and starts to make lower lows, we will be going down. But the trend is also, you can say the trend is buy in JPY, so that's, you know, that's difficult to say that which it will be going down or not. So we need to wait. We need to wait. What do we have on the left? I think there is nothing in JPY. Nothing. So let's look at the major trader graph. JPY 30 minutes. Oh, so major trader history has also finished here. I think there is nothing on the left, but let me just check again. First of all, I really don't think that JPY will be moving up. Personally, I really don't think that. I think that this is the reversal point of JPY. It will be falling down. Plus, yesterday I have created created something about GBJPY mirror move. Let me just show you. Okay, so if we just minimize the graph here, can you see the market repeats itself? You just see this half portion over here. The same move is repeated here. This move, this is the move, then it started up, it went down, choppiness, consolidation in the market, consolidation in the market, this big move, this big move. Can you see the pattern here? This is something I have been seeing in the market from very long time, but I haven't traded this setup yet because I wasn't very sure about these setups. But with this support and resistance trading, we can easily use this move. And the second most important thing here is that I have really believe that these moves, and through these setups, we can really predict the future moves. So I have just created some mirror file in my computer. Let's just check that out. I think, yeah, this is the file over here. Yeah, so this move right here, we are right now at this point. Okay, so let's just remove this. Okay, look, when I took image of this portion only, half portion only, and when I just mirrored it in my PC, so what I get was the same exact move it created here. So this move till here, from here till here, is the mirror image of this image here. And when I just join both of the images, I get this full image and this move over here. So there is a very high chance, according to me, there's a very high chance that we will be getting a downtrend very soon here, because these moves happens in the market all the time. I have seen. I will just show you another example. Let me just open my. Okay. Let's just close this. And where is my terminal? Okay. Okay. So if you go to the 1 hour and squeeze the graph, this is one move, right? Let me just show you another move. Another move, another move. I'll be showing you some easy moves so that everybody can just imagine those moves. Uh, where is that? Okay, so here's that move, right? The market came down. This was this here. The market came sharply down, created a consolidation here, right? The market repeated the same move here to the upside, right? And here, when the market just created, the market went up, came down, created a M, you can say M here, right? And then it created a W here, again another W when the market was here. And if we just mirror this thing over here, then you will be getting this move. And the same scenario is right now we are at. Look, market went up, created this U here, and the market repeated the same move at this point. So same thing happening here. So I really think that we can see downfall here, but I will be waiting for the market to cross below these averages, moving averages, for this move, because as we can see in the last move, these averages respected the market respected these averages over here, which can give us more confirmations for buys, right? And right now, the if we cross below these averages, then we can have some good confirmations for sells, and we can easily use resistance and support level to execute our trades, and we can hold those trades for the long time, because we really know that we will be moving towards down, so we can easily hold those moves for a long time. I don't know that we will be coming down to this distance will be the same. I don't know about that, but the thing I know that if he starts to move down, we will be at least covering the half area here. What EMA is it? Yeah, sure. This is the period of red EMA is 48 exponential high, apply to high, and blue one is 48 exponential low. So once you make these settings, you will get the same EMAs. I don't rely on these EMAs because sometimes it just gives false signals over in the market, but still these are useful EMAs. Yeah. So you can use these EMAs. I use these EMAs, but not all the time. And if we look look at the gold, it is also creating a mirror image here. We went up, now it's creating some kind of a U shape here, and I think then we can repeat this move over here, because market repeats itself all the time, all the time. And best example of mirror image is Euro USD. In Euro USD we get mirror moves most of the times, and really powerful moves. Look in gold here, as you can see this pattern. We went up, right, created a U and repeated this move here. Same move. The angle was this point to this point, and this point to this point was around, right. The angle was this, right. So we didn't came down to this level over here. Instead we followed the market followed the angle over here. This angle has been followed by the downward move. So those people who know mirror images, they know that we were in a buy trend, right. So the market respected that thing, and according according to that the market makes the angle. Because think of something, I think of this all the time, that who is moving the market? You know, human are moving the market, right? And humans are really predictable. They like to repeat their mistakes all the time. Like they are 90% of the people, and take a trader as an example. A trader makes the same mistakes all the time. That's why it fails. 90% of the traders fail in this market because they make the same mistakes all the time. So the probability of winners are really less in trading also. So these markets are really predictable because the same. That's why the same moves has been repeated in the market all the time. It's a cycle. It's a cycle which repeats itself. The average true range of GBPJPY. Let's adjust to 5. Okay. Okay. So the average true range of GBPJPY is 15 pips of the last 5 candles, which is a good range in 30 minutes. And gold. And the gold is 27 pips in 30 minutes. The average true range of last 5 candles. Okay. GJ is just consolidating all the time today. So I think, okay, I think we will be getting some volume in pre NY, because right now we are just consolidating. But yeah, once we get the volume in JPY, we will be moving fast, really fast. As you said, market repeat itself. GU will melt down soon, because every time bullish, bearish rally arrive at GU, then we see opposite move simultaneously. Yeah, let's just go have a look at GU. Let's check that. Let's just leave these setups. Let me just open a graph on MetaTrader. Yeah, there is a pattern in GU. By this logic, we may see down movement in GU. Exactly. This move I am seeing here. You are right. We just made, this is the center point. This point is this point here. This is consolidation zone. We have already passed the consolidation zone. We this big move, we have already got this big move over here, right? And then we have a downfall V. This is V. So we are creating some kind of this thing here also. Not big much like this, but yeah, we have created something like this. So by this logic, yeah, you are absolutely right here. We will be seeing this move soon here. If there is no news or no, you know, if the market respects this area over here, and once we start to move down, then we can really see this big move coming down here, like this. So how can we confirm that we will be moving down and we will be repeating this move? For that you can use those averages. For that you can use those averages. Only those averages can confirm us that we are now getting onward this move over here, or where we are heading. Because right now we cannot just sell, because by thinking that we have just completed the move and we are now good to go sells, right? So for confirmations we need something, and we need that averages for that. No 20 average, no 200 average, just those two averages. Market respect that. In a trend, market really respect that. Maybe we will see some long wick rejection, that would be a confirmation. uh, the only confirmation for that uh, is to start moving down below these averages over here. Look, look here, the market, how the market just respected these averages over here all the time. All the time it just respected these averages, because we were in trend. So we are about to start a trend. The market is about to start a trend. So if a market starts a trend over here, right, then it has to come and cross below these averages, right? So we need just wait for the confirmations. And if we just analyze this area over here, let's just do some analyzation in GBP USD. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's just recent support and resistance, let's just mark that. Okay, so right now we are in a consolidation zone, right? Let's just leave this area over here. Okay, so we have this clean area to cover up in 1 hour, right? So let's go to 30 minutes. Look, in 30 minutes we are already at these averages. So once we cross below these averages, what we can do is we can leave this area for our trades, and we can just mark a support over here. So once we in the 30 minutes, once we start below closing this support over here, then we will be automatically below these averages, right? So we have to just leave this area for our trading. I know this is a good range here, 24 pips, but we can leave that, right? Because we need some sort of confirmation for sales. Because think of that, if we just come down to this average and reject this average over here, like the market always did, they reject the blue average here. So what if that happens here and we create a liquidity grab here, and then the market just starts to move up? That can also happen. So for a confirmation, for a better trade, let's wait for a break and close below this area over here, because we do have a clean range of 38 pips to the downside, so we can execute that trade in this range, and at that time we will be below these averages also. So automatically the trend has been started at that time, so that would be a good idea to execute sells. And for buys, we can wait for the market to break and close above this area, because market can retest this area, but if that breaks above, then we can also go further up little bit. But if we just starts to move down now and we cross this area over here, then we are good to go down. We have all these ranges to cover up. So that's something in GU. See, for going down so bad, it will need some buyers to be trapped. When we see some buy trap, that may also be our confirmations. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So market can, how the buyers will be trapped in the market, right? The buyers will be trapped in the market when the market will be moving down. Think of this. A normal trader, we now uh, imagine this as a normal trader, right? What a normal trader see in the market, when when the market just moving up, right? More sellers are coming into the market. Why? Because they see RSI over here, like, right? RSI is above 70. Okay, let's just go for sells, right? The market has just moved so far. The sellers came into the market, they just keeps on coming into the market, and the market just starts moving up, stopping out each and every seller, right? So to trap more buyers in the market, the market has to come down. The market has to come down fast so that the buyers gets excited, and when the RSI level just breaks below the 30 unit, then more buyers will be coming into the market, because they think at that time that the market will be moving down, the market will be moving up from here. But what the market will be doing at that time is market will be retracing back a little bit. They will be thinking that, okay, so the market is moving up, okay, now I'm good, I will be making some profits. But at the same time, the market just reverses back so fast and it starts to move down again. Then the more buyers will be coming into the market, and this move will be repeating itself until the, you know until good amount of buyers were trapped in the market, and at that time market starts to move up, when it just tops out 90% of the buyers from the market. This is how psychology behind this forex market works. So confirmations are really necessary. And look, the 4-hour candle. The 4-hour candle is now crossing below these areas over here, which is also a good sign of sells. It's making lower lows and lower highs. So let's see what will be happening here. GPJPY also coming down. Can you explain this psychology again? Yeah, sure. What I was saying is, don't see this part over here. RSI one. Okay, sure. Most of the people, when we started trading, when I started trading, and I was a part of, some group of traders, of newbies. We were all newbies, right? So what we did was, the easiest indicator for our for ourselves was this RSI over here. So what we did was, when the RSI crosses above 70, we sell, thinking of that the market will be coming down from here, and it does. 80% of the time it does. And we traded without stop loss, because we don't know where the stop loss will be, and we just have one strategy over here, that if the RSI goes above 70, then we sell the market, and if the RSI goes below 30, then we buy the market, right? And what the market did was, when the RSI goes above 70, it come back to 50 and then starts to move up like it did here. The RSI goes up, market come down a little bit, and the market just shoots up. So there were 90% of the traders who trades like this only. When the market just boosts up so much, like the market right now is here, the people start thinking that, oh, the market has just went so much up, so let's just sell the market, it will be coming down. But why the market will be coming down? Because you are thinking so. That's not the case in the market. The market doesn't move like that. The market retraces back and starts to move up. Those who were selling the market here, thinking of that the market will be reversing back, what the market did was, it came back a little bit, and then it just went up around 100 pips up from that point. Look, GBP USD is crossing below this low over here. Good opportunity for sales, but waiting for some confirmations. So no trade zone for me. And yeah, so when the market just moves up very much, the sellers gets trapped in the market. That's why the market starts to move up, and the market starts to move down like this, extreme down, with speed. More buyers gets trapped in the market. More buyers get trapped in the market. GPJPY is coming down. That's good. That's good. Yeah, the indicator traps. No, basically not the indicator traps. Trader traps itself in the market, because these indicators are, very few people will know about this. That I don't know about very. I just know very few people know about this. The RSI indicator is used in the total opposite way every trader uses. When the market goes above 70, you should wait for the market, for the RSI to touch 50, and then you should take the trade, buy, not sell. Because when the market crosses above 70 level, it means the buy trend is about to start. That's how RSI indicator works. You should, when the market is moving in a buy direction, you should wait for a market for a retracement, and then you should take a buy trade. But what most of the people do, they just sell. That's where they just get trapped in the market. That's the thing. Okay, so GPJPY coming down. Nice, nice. Oh, I think we just missed that trade in GPJPY here. Oh no. Yeah, this was the trade. Anyways, no problem. No problem. We will be waiting. Yeah, we do have a lot of clean range in JPY, so not an issue. Look, let me just show you this thing. What GPY is just respecting these averages over here. It came down, tried to cross below these average over here, but it just starts to go up. It cannot move down below these averages. So it's facing some difficulties over here. That's why this is very important for us to wait for a break below this blue average to take a sell trade. So I'm just waiting for this confirmation over here. Same in GU. GBUSD will be the same thing. It's facing some difficulties over here. What just happened to the terminal? Okay. So look, GBUSD tried to go down, but it is facing some difficulty because of this average over here, this moving average. That's why most of the trades doesn't work. That's why it just starts to retrace back. We don't have any much important news today. Sometimes, the market doesn't need any news to move, because we have seen this all the time. The market just starts to move like that. There is nothing in the market, there's no news in the market, just market just starts to move. So let's see, because if the market will be moving in this range only, then I don't think that there will be any trade today. I'll just waiting for a break below this level over here to execute a trade. Because I was also thinking about this, that to move the market we should be needing some catalyst to move the market, right? So that catalyst will be news only, but I don't think that's a case in the market. Yeah, that's also a case in the market, but the thing is that sometimes the market just moves because it just wants to move, because I think the institution makes the market moves, right? So I think that will be the case for such moves. That's why those moves gets corrected. So I was also checking about that move in GPJPY. Let me just show you the graph. Okay, so yeah, this move was held at 6th April, January, February, March, April. Yeah, this move was held at 6th April. So there was no news at that time. I just checked yesterday. There was no news about GBP or JPY, right? So there was no news at that time. But the market fell, and it fell around 350 pips. Yeah, this was a 350 pips downfall in the market, which happened just like that. So that's why I'm saying this, that market doesn't need news all the time. Because I also wanted to clear my doubt about this thing, because I always thought that the market the trend changes with the news only. But there are so many other factors also. Okay, GPGPY rejecting back. Gold respecting that average. Dodge eating retailers so bad nowadays. You talking about the Dogecoin, right? Crypto. Okay. I really don't know about cryptocurrency much because I have no interest in cryptocurrency. Yeah, Dogecoin. I have just heard about Dogecoin, that very much about Dogecoin, but I have never saw that because forex currencies, this gold metal, it's easy to trade. So because it has some history, it has some big moves from up down, right? If you just see, my mind just blows away when I see Bitcoin graph. Really, I really didn't expected that to move like this. But with time, it just blew all the records, all the records. How do you explain your Indian fellows what trading you do? The people who know me, they know that I am doing forex trading. It is hard to explain sometimes. Haha. Yeah, that's true. It's really hard because in India, it's like अगर मेहनत नहीं करोगे, बाहर नहीं जाओगे तो वो कोई काम नहीं होता. It's like that. So that's the problem here in India because the mindset is like you have to go open a shop, you have to give your duty from 11 to 7 at the shop. Even if there are no customers, you have to sit at the shop. So it's like that. So hard work is more here. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I really agree with that point. I have just read some quote about trading, that trading is the hardest way to earn easy money, and that's true. That's really true. It's really hard to patiently look at the graphs and doing nothing. Because we need to watch each and every candle here, and we cannot talk to the candles, right? So it becomes more hard at that time. this people watching making you money must say घर पे बैठा बैठा कमा रहा है कोई भी कर सकता है चार्ट ही तो देखना है I've been there. Yeah, that's true, man. First of all, they just say in India it's just a जुआ. क्या जुआ कर रहे हो? It affected me in the starting, but now it doesn't affect me at all. So yeah, uh, this is the robot I created a robot, right? So I tested this on a demo account. It's been now 4 months. The performance is pretty good here. Deposited around, yeah, deposit was 10,000. This is a demo version, not demo version. This is demo account. So initial deposit was 10,000. Current profit is 4,000, which will be keeps on increasing with time because it compounds the lot size. If we see the trading history over here of the robot, it started with 25-cent lot and currently it's around 40 lots. So the uh, profitability will be increasing every month, and statistics are pretty good also. Recovery factor is 2.7, profit factor 1.8, 80% profit trades. So when I tested this robot for around 4 months now, so I decided to I decided to just take this on a real account. So I just set up a real account here. That bot. Okay, so let me just explain. This is the real account over here and 6% up right now. Reliability factor is pretty good. Drawdown is also less. Trading activity is 94%, 80% profit trades. Okay, so basically this robot trades on a logic that that's the logic behind is hedging, not pure hedging. Like it's it's having a trend filter in it. I have implanted a trend filtration in this robot. So whenever there is a buy trend or there is start of a buy trend or in between of a buy trend, it just takes a buy trade, right? And if the robot comes in a little bit of drawdown, right, a little bit, and it gives the trade 15 pips of take profit target every trade, and it has a hidden stop loss to avoid stop loss hunting from the broker. So it just cuts the trade when the 15 pips trade hit, or it cuts the trade when it's about to reverse back. And if supposingly if this robot takes a trade just at any point and the market reverses a little bit, so it will be taking another trade of the same amount it just took last, and it will be, averaging the take profit level at a point where both trades will be cut into profit, or we will be getting a little bit of profit out of those two trades. So it averages that. So there is a little bit, and whenever a trade is in a buy direction and the trend suddenly changes to sell, it just opens a hedge position there and it starts trading in the sell direction. So that's the logic behind this robot, and pretty good. It's working pretty good right now. It's really good actually. So after 4 months of testing, I just got to know that, and yeah, now I'm satisfied with this thing. So this is the logic behind this. Yeah, and one more thing, this robot only works in Euro USD, only in Euro USD. If we just go back and retest this, let me just retest this. Okay, let's first check where are our favorite currencies over here. Okay, GBGPY going up, gold doing nothing. Okay, so we need to test this. Euro USD 1 hour. Let's just test on the 1 hour history over here. One year history. Let's just check. Okay, till today. Let's just make some correction here. Okay, so I think we are good to go. Visual mod, no need. Profits and pips. Yeah, let's get started. I think there is something wrong with the settings or history. Okay, I have already tested this, yeah. So I ran this in every currency which were available in my due to low spread. I don't understand what do you mean by due to low spread. So I tested this in several currencies. Only two currencies became profitable, and Euro USD, which is the speciality of this robot to trade on Euro USD. On 10,000 account, it made around 100,000 here, and total trades were 1821, and this is the one year history. Profit factor is extremely high, 7.59. Drawdown gets maximum at equity drawdown maximum got maximum to 74%, which is normal for these robots. Recovery factor is also good, 1.53. Sharp ratio is 0.57. So, and all these currencies got failed to pass this test. So most profitable is Euro USD, and that I can also see because the demo account is running pretty good and real account is running pretty good. So look, it just averages this thing here. No, it's not about the spread thing. It's not spread dependent. Even if a currency is having 4 to 5 pips of spread, which is extremely high, then also it works extremely good with no problem. So it's not spread dependent. Okay, so GPJPY going up, creating a liquidity grab here. Okay, so I have just get the settings done here. Let's just retest this again. January 21st until today. 1 year history, more than 1 year actually. 10,000 deposit. Visual mod not needed. Inputs pretty good. Fine. So let's get started. So it was a $10,000 account. So at for the 1 year, it made around more than 100,000 here. So this is the backtest result. Extremely good. 90% trades are profitable. When you apply hedging in robots, it becomes extremely safe. Yep, extremely safe. GBP JPY going up. Alright. Okay, so 4 hour candle is about to close in 1 minute. 4 hour candle has been closed, and this is the new 4 hour candle starts printing. Let's have a look. Okay, so the previous 4 hour candle has just closed bullish, and it has closed at the resistance here. This 4 hour candle can reject the area, this area, and starts to come down. So if that will be the case, then we will be reversing back down. Yeah, no trades right now because right now there is no range in the in JPY. So and this is a rejection area over here. So being very cautious about taking trades, and gold is just doing nothing, really nothing, only consolidation in gold. So we need to get out this consolidation to go somewhere. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. That's it for London session right now, because I don't think that we will be finding any volume in London session. So let's wait for the pre-New York session, and we'll be trading that. Okay, so take care, everybody. Let's meet in the New York session today. Goodbye.